Hey YouTube, so I'm here to do my week 27 update since gastric bypass surgery. Last week I was 274.8 pounds and this week I am the same. It's definitely discouraging not losing any weight, but I'm going to keep going on and trying my best. I know this past week has been hard for me just because I've been really exhausted. I only exercised 4 days this week, which I normally have to make myself exercise because I hate exercise as is. But this past week, I really had to make myself do it because I have been so exhausted. I'm kind of thinking possibly I'm low in iron because I am just so extremely tired. Like, I can come home from the day and sleep, and wake up, at midnight and be up for, an hour or something, and then go back to sleep and wake up in the morning for work and still be tired. So, I'm really thinking that I'm possibly low on iron or something to make me so extremely overtired. It's kind of worrying, but I am gonna see my surgeon. Let's see, I think it's the third week in May, and I just did the blood work Monday, so yesterday. So hopefully I'll be able to figure out what's going on. I think part of it is still just emotions and life in general. I'm having a really hard time with being overwhelmed with everything. Like I said last week, therapy is really hard. I mean, I know in the end it's totally worth it, but it's, just getting through it is overwhelming and tiring. So I'm sure that has some to do with it, but I'm just so much more tired, and it's a different tired than before from therapy. So that's why I really think it has to be with some vitamin or something. So, and it's amazing, being week 27, now 6 months from gastric bypass surgery, and it's strange because it's sometimes certain things affect you different ways. Something that normally wouldn't affect you affects you poorly. I definitely had this past week parts of the dumping syndrome. I wasn't having the loose stool or anything, but my heart was racing, and it was, what other symptoms did I just felt really, overly nauseous, and when I was trying to throw up, just that, little bit of clear liquid comes out, and you're kind of gagging, but nothing's coming up, and just, for an hour, you're just kind of in agony, and what I ate wasn't really that bad. So, like I say, it's strange how some things go down and some things don't, and it can be the same thing. Possibly if I tried that thing again, I don't know if I would have a problem or not. It's just kind of weird how things affect you. It was definitely sucked. Of course, when your heart is beating really quickly, it kind of hurts when you take a breath a little bit. I haven't really had the fast heartbeat part of dumping syndrome that many times, probably only 2 or 3 times. It seems like I've never had the full dumping syndrome thing. I've just had certain characteristics of it, and I think this time was the first time I've had the most symptoms at one time. I wasn't really worried or anything because I knew that these were all part of it and that it would pass. If it didn't pass, I would have definitely, gone to the hospital. But at about the hour mark, that's when it started feeling better. So slowly but surely. Let's see. I guess really not too much happened this week. Oh, one other thing. My hair is falling out even more now. Like before, if I like did this to my hair, just like run my fingers through it, like a strand or two would come out. But now like 4, 5, 6 are coming out at one time. It's not really chunks, but there's more coming out at one time. And it sucks because I already have really thin, fine hair from my hypothyroidism. And so to have that happen, I'm like, oh no. I know it's going to grow back though. And that's another thing it could possibly be that with being tired is the hypothyroidism. At my 3-month mark, I went and saw like my general doctor, and she had to up my thyroid medicine. So I am supposed to go see her also in May, to talk to her about, to check my levels for my thyroid. So we will see. Also, I know a thing that's been like really on my mind this week is when the doctor found the cyst that I had, she said that it looked like a normal cyst when you ovulate, and that it should, your body should absorb it on its own. So she had me come back in 6 weeks to do another ultrasound to make sure that it was gone. And it only went down 0.2. So she was kind of worried about that. I'm also having a lot of pain, like pretty severe pain when I ovulate and when I have my period. I'm not having pain in between those times though. So she decided to put me on birth control, and she wanted me to take a blood test to make sure that it's not a tumor, because she said it's good that it's going down, but it's going down really slowly. So she just kind of wanted to make sure that that's not a possibility. So I've tried my best not to worry about it, but of course it's still in the back of your mind. Cancer runs in my family. And then you kind of get that poor pitiful me kind of thing. Well, I've lost all this weight and then end up with, cancer. And so I've tried to, refocus my mind and not think about that. But it is in the back of my mind. But I know that's definitely not like the complete reason that I'm just completely exhausted, because this is more like, it's emotional tiredness, but it's also really physical tired. So, let's see, that's pretty much what's happened this past week. I'm definitely still, struggling with kind of the same things with therapy and emotions. This journey, I know I've said it a lot and I don't want to be like a broken record, but this journey has definitely been very hard for me emotionally wise. So it's really a day-to-day struggle. I guess the hardest part for me is just dealing with everything and being okay with everything, and just trying to get through it, really. I know it's going to be better on the other side. So, on the other side, meaning once I get through it all. So, really, it's been, really, I guess overall, it's been a good, it's been a fair week. It's been a pretty good week. Eating's gone pretty good. I wish I had gotten that 5th day of exercise in, but I'm okay with that. I know there are some days that I'm not going to reach that goal. As long as I legitimately try my best, I will be happy with myself. And I legitimately really did try. So I'm okay with that. And hopefully next week I will have lost some weight, because I'm getting really close to that 100 mark since after surgery. And it seems like, honestly, a lot of people, as your body loses that much weight, kind of slows down really close to the 100 mark. So I don't feel alone there because it seems like a lot of people kind of stall out right before they hit the 100 mark since surgery. So I'm at 96.2, I believe, since surgery. So I'm really, really close. I would love to make it to the 100 mark next week. I'm not sure if I will, but that would be awesome if I could. So, I hope everybody is doing good this week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.